All right. Good morning, everyone, or good evening, depending on your time zone. I'm Liam Newman. And I'm here to help us kick off the Jenkins Java 10 Plus Hackathon. I'm just here to help out. Oleg Nenashev is actually the one leading this hackathon for this week, and I'll just hand this off to him. Oh, wait. Before I do this every time. Before I hand this off, we are doing chat, and you can ask questions and stuff like that on the Jenkins Hack House IRC channel, Jenkins hashtag Jenkins-Hack House, all one word, or also on the Jenkins CI Jenkins IRC channel. Also on the call at this point is Nicola and Dennis.
Okay. Do you see my slides?
Let me see here. Yes, I can.
Okay. Hi, everybody, and thanks, Liam, for the introduction. I'll just provide some information about the logistics, about the current status of Java 10, and about things we are going to do this week. So it will be a short presentation, and then we will switch to the discussion and to classic Google Doc plumbing. So that's the plan. Why did we meet this week? Actually, we just want to have some fun and to explore compatibility issues with Java 10 and 11 and hopefully fix some of them. But the main objective is to also share experience and to just work together, so have a kind of community bonding. And everybody is welcome to join. So if you haven't yet registered to the hackathon, there is a link. You can go and just use this form to apply. And if you're interested to know more about the hackathon, recently we have posted a blog post about it. So it's here. Okay, Jenkins Java Online Hackathon. It describes all the things in detail, but yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, but actually we can work on any matters, including exploratory testing, just hacking the stuff, etc. Yeah, I should turn off all my chats somehow. It's always a channel. Yeah, so the main idea that this is an open session. It will last for 5 days, starting from today till Friday. During this session, this hackathon, we will have daily sync up calls. We will have chats referenced by Liam, and we also have a Google Doc for all kinds of sync up. You can just go through to this link. Regarding grant opening, we will have it at 4 p.m. UTC today. So now it's a morning sync up session between people who start hacking earlier. But at 4 p.m. UTC, join, and there will be more updates, there will be more participants, etc. Okay, regarding channels, we have Jenkins Hack House in IRC. It's our standard channel for all kinds of hackathons, and you're welcome to join there. If you don't like IRC, we also have Gitter chat, Jenkins CI Jenkins. It's main Jenkins Gitter chat. It's not an official channel, but we will be also using it for sync ups. Then, if you have any questions, we have distributed office in Jenkins.io Hangout. So this is a channel which is open 24/7, but yeah, it doesn't mean that we have people there all the time. There will be also other meetings in Jenkins community there. So feel free to hop in and hop off if you have any questions. And yeah, as I said, we have Hangouts on air, like this presentation. So some participants see it in YouTube, some participants see it in Hangouts. And if you want to subscribe, we have posted all links in Jenkins Online Meetup. So you may see that there are links for every session if you just want to listen to statuses and maybe to join. Regarding the Hangouts on Air links, we will be posting them in Jenkins Gitter channel and also in RC Hackhouse. And unfortunately, there is no opportunity to create these links in advance. So every time we will be creating them maybe 10 minutes before the meeting starts. Yeah, so that's the current plan.
So yeah, so for participants, we'll be posting them in those channels, right?
All right.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure I understand.
Okay, so if you're still there, the first question would be about how to run Jenkins with Java 10 and 11. And in order to address this question, we have created a blog post. It has been published yesterday. So it provides all guidelines how to run Jenkins in Docker and without Docker. So we have created test images, including images for JDK 10 and JDK 11. You may see that there are development branches. So this image points to a branch of Jenkins code. We have created these branches in order to speed up delivery of changes. And we have also continuous delivery established. So every time we integrate changes to these branches, these images will be updated. If you want to have classic images, they are also available here. And yeah, it's also possible to run Jenkins without Docker. So for example, if you want to test them on Windows, or if you want to just do evaluation on your whatever custom platform or with config management, you can use all styles. You just need to set some flags. For example, enable future Java is available starting from Jenkins 2.127. It's a recent weekly release. And you also need to enable Java models in order to get it running. But with this command, actually Jenkins runs on Java 10. For Java 11, it's a bit more tricky because you also need to download several jar files, and the command line is also more complex because you need to add pass to modules, then class passes. But yeah, if you configure that, Jenkins also runs on Java 11. If you use Docker, you do not need to set up the things because everything is already packaged in images. So simple commands like that will work. And these images are fully compatible with standard Jenkins Docker images. So you can just use this documentation and you can set up everything, including volumes, including plugins, TXT for plugin installation or system Groovy scripts. So everything from these guidelines should work out of the box. Okay, so more information about the current status. We did some testing and prep work, as you may have noticed in updates, and pretty much functionality is already available. So freestyle jobs works, agents work, including classic GNLP ones, Docker, yet another Docker. We also tested some foundation plugins like folders, JobDSL, Maven integration, also security plugins work like Matrix Auth and Role Strategy. Then I have tested configuration as code plugin. If you want to use it for pre-configurations, it works well. And also script console and Groovy hooks, they also start on Groovy 2.4, even with Java 11. So we've got all basic functionality working. Some bits do not work. So for example, now pipeline just crashes immediately on Java 10 or 11. So if you consider testing pipeline with the current images, please do not spend time on them so far. We will be focusing on getting it working, but yeah, so far it's not available. We also know that for some cases, plugins cannot be installed with Java 11. So for example, Git client plugin, the version in the main update center doesn't work. So you would need to use experimental update center in order to get it running, as well as entire Git stack. Okay, I've pasted here a link to my development server. I will fix it later. Okay, so here's a guideline, so you can just configure Update Center in Advanced tab, and then you will get everything running when you install a beta version from there. The same for configuration as code plugin, you can use this experimental Update Center. We also have lots of illegal reflective access warnings when we run Jenkins. It doesn't cause failures in current Java 10 or 11 bits, but we still want to clean them up. And there are some other minor bits. For example, you cannot use JCask exported for now. But yeah, we hope to improve the things. So accepting pipeline, all other issues can be worked around for now. But yeah, this is the current state. So if you wonder what to do on day one, so first advice is to split into teams to find the areas you're interested in and to start working on these areas. Then it's possible to start doing exploratory testing, for example, for Linux, Windows. You can also play with packaging. For example, you can improve Docker packages. You can work on other platforms. If you want to create packages for Debian, for whatever, it's also possible. And yeah, it's possible to clean up reflective access or to just run your IDE and do some static analysis for Java 10 compatibility and report issues. And if you're interested, we have also created a bunch of issues during initial analysis. So for example, for Java 10 compatibility, here's an epic. You may see that there are lots of issues there. And yeah, you can pick any of these issues, assign it to yourself and start working on that. Same for Java 11. It's explored less than Java 10, but yeah, there are already some issues. And if you work and if you discover more issues, please report them to these epics. Use Java 10 or Java 11 as labels and Java 10 Hackathon. And also remove the assignees so that if a component has default assignee, anybody from Hackathon participants can pick it up. If you test the reflective access, please set up this flag so that we get stack traces when the issue happens. It's really important for diagnostics by developers. Okay, that's what I wanted to share. As I said, we have Jenkins Hackhouse and Gitter channels as sync up. So please feel free to join these channels and ask any questions there. And now I'm going to switch to Google Doc so that we can do less official part of the opening session. So whom do we still have online?
I'm still here, and I believe Nicola is still here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe we could start from some introductions so that we can identify our goals for the hackathon and yeah, maybe talk a bit about teams. We'll spend more time about that on the evening, but if we set up our main objectives, then yeah, we can start from there. Okay, so for example, I can briefly talk about my own. So yeah, I'm one of Jenkins core contributors, and for this hackathon, one of my main objectives is to just keep things running. Yeah, I mean all kinds of reviews, permissions if needed, releases if needed, yeah, and maybe some patches for Jenkins core in order to get pipeline running, for example. Okay, that's it from me, and I will be also off from 10 a.m. UTC to 11. All other time I will be available in the Hangouts. So if you need any help with getting things integrated, just connect to Hangouts and I will help you. Okay, that's it from me. Lion?
Yeah, I'm just scrolling down to the doc to figure out where I where you are versus, there we are. No. There we are. Introductions. Got it. So my name is Liam Newman. I am a technical evangelist here working at CloudBees for the Jenkins project. I am also here to help keep things running and communicate and coordinate. I'm more of an observer. I'll probably help testing and also general discussions, answering questions when Oleg isn't around, which is, as far as I can tell, never. I don't think you sleep, Oleg. I'm just wondering. Oh, yes, I know what you. It's just one eye closed and then still with the keyboard. Yeah. Anyways, but when Oleg goes into hibernation for his 1 hour, anyways, I will also be around sort of when he's not. What else? My objectives for this are mostly to smooth the road and see how the community interacts and see how far we get. I'm really interested to see. It's interesting to me that the basic Jenkins is already running and at least partly functional, and that we've gotten this far already. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nicola?
Right. So I'm senior engineer at CloudBees CTO office, and for sure I want to keep Jenkins running on all versions of new Java platform. Also interested to understand the architecture impact of this change made on Java in the recent release, and how we can work around in a general manner. So, as you know, all legacy Jenkins framework used to rely on various hacks. So that's a very interesting challenge from a pure engineering point of view. I planned to help as much as possible on the Docker aspects of things. And Oleg already reported me some issue with the configuration as code plugin, which I'm contributing to. So I probably will start trying to diagnose this one. And happy to help in any place I can. So I'm in Central European time in terms of time zone and availability.
So Nicola and me are based in Europe. Liam is based in the United States, West Coast. Yep. So we have good time zone coverage, not that good time zone overlap, but yeah, it's how online hackathons work.
Yep.
So we will try to expand our communications where possible. So we also have
I'll take this moment to mention that we have the link to this the doc that you're seeing right now in the description to the video. So if you're wanting to join in, you can do that. If you want to look at that later on, that's where you would go to find this. So. Okay.
Okay. So, Gianpaolo, would you like to introduce yourself? Yeah,
maybe.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello. Yes, we can.
Okay. Yeah. Hello, this is Gianpaolo. I'm an embedded software engineering. Okay. I am an embedded software engineering in Torino, based in Torino.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, there's a little bit of echo in my microphone. I will probably switch to chat later on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not hearing an echo. It seems to be okay.
Yeah, works for me well. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I've been mainly a Jenkins user more than developer. I have an experience using Jenkins for embedded software development for the last 5 years. Mainly on using Jenkins on Docker. I have also created a small project which I have on my GitHub, which is called Easy Jenkins, for the purpose of bootstrapping Jenkins on the configuration we have been using in our company. It's easy-Jenkins, but I will add them to the link if you are interested.
Yeah, you can just propose changes to the document, and yeah, I will get them.
Not a big deal, but it fulfills our use cases, so I keep making it evolve. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, what are your plans for the hackathon?
Okay, stop for my pitch. My interest in the hackathon is looking at the integration. Yeah, the idea is I will be mainly an observer. Hopefully, I will have some hours spare during my workday, and I will be liking to try some Docker integration, especially with Kubernetes, which I've been exploring so far.
Okay, it would be interesting. We haven't tested Kubernetes so far, so it will be great to see the results.
But I hope to learn, first of all, and hopefully give something back, depending on my experience.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. Yeah, as I said, later today we will have an opening session for US, Europe. So we will have more participants there. And yeah, if you haven't participated in this session, please feel free to join the next one. Okay, so regarding teams, I guess it doesn't make much sense to split two teams now because we have only a few people online. But yeah, we can do it on the evening session. And for now, we can just sync up on what everybody is going to do. So in my case, so for day one, I will try to get pipeline running, maybe. So it means that there are some core updates required for that. Also, bytecode transformer. Yeah, so this is my plan. I don't expect to succeed, but yeah, I will try to at least move forward. And when United States wake up, we have Sam Van Oort. We also have Devin Nussbaum, who will be likely working on pipeline as well, according to former responses. So yeah, we will keep it as a major effort. So this is my plan for today. And I guess Nicola and Gianpaolo could sync up regarding the Docker stuff. So yeah. And Liam, I guess you're going to bed anyway.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in a few hours. In your evening, yeah. And for the next session, Mark Waite will also be on to talk about what we accomplished during the last hackathon in after Jenkins World in 2017. Yeah. Right. Cool. All right.
Okay. So I guess that's it for today. So I will stop screen sharing for now. If you are interested, we still have channels available. So as I said, Jenkins, also Hack House. You may see that there are not so many people here, but feel free to jump in and we will have discussions there. And yeah, as I said in the beginning, if you haven't registered yet, here's a sign-up link. So please sign up. We want to have some rewards for participants. Maybe Liam has better wording for that. But yeah, this sign-up form is one of the information sources we will be using for that.
So I believe the technical term is swag. right?
Or goodies.
Oh, goodies. Yes, goodies. Definitely. That's it. Those are the technical terms, and we'll be discussing that. Yeah, how to what those goodies will be as we go along.
Okay. So, hi, Vincent. By the way, if you want to introduce yourself, you can also.
Hey there. Yeah, I'm Vincent. So I work as an engineer in Cloudbase, mostly on the cloud stuff. So yeah, I'll be looking. I mean, just as a fly on the wall, looking what's going on with the Java 10, and I guess I look at the agenda you've made up, but probably I do some exploratory testing, see what works and what doesn't.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. So one thing I would add is that everyone will have the ability to comment on the doc at least. If you want to add your chat handle or other way that we can identify you, that rather than just first name, that'd be great. But it's completely up to you. It's not required.
Right. Okay. So I guess that's it for now.
Off we go.
Yeah. So thanks everybody who participated or watched this video.
And we'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you here in Jenkins Hack House on Gitter.
All right.
Okay. That's it from me.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay. I'm stopping the screen share session.
Out of the matrix. Yay.
Okay.
Is there a way of getting the link of the document you've just edited? I probably missed it.
It's actually in the description of the video.
Okay, now I got it.
Yeah. Anyway, I will send a link in the chat. I've seen your question, Gitter.
Okay. Never mind. Thank you.
Cool. No, that's great.
Okay, so that's it. Let's see how it flies. And yep, I hope that we will get pipeline beats and other packaging things working so that we can test more stuff. But yeah, even now, everything except in pipeline is ready for testing. So yeah, I think it's a good start for today.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
Okay. So I guess that's it with the broadcast. I will stop it.
Yep.
Okay.